Hi, everybody. We're having a little technical issue here, but don't worry, I'm on it. Or maybe you should worry. How's it going, Pete? Did you get what you need?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear us? So if you're here, the fact that we're not streaming to live stream won't affect you. So, and if you're trying to listen on Facebook, my apology is not going to get to you because we're not streaming on Facebook. So there's nothing to be done about the Facebook issue right now. But welcome, everybody. It's very good to see all of you. Make sure everyone's getting in. We'll just make sure everyone's settled now that we've opened the waiting room. We do have some announcements. We have another masterclass session coming. If you all can see that here, we have masterclass 4, session number 4, practicing with my teacher, Nyoshua Kempo, Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche, Kal Rinpoche, 16th Karmapa. That's on December 7th. So we definitely be excited to have you all there if you can make it. And then we have one more, which is very exciting. If you can make as well. And this is, we encourage you to become a member, but this is a members appreciation evening and a members only event. Well, free for all the members. On the Path Together, Stories of the East from two Dharma brothers, Lama Surya and Ed Halvin, on November 28th. So that's coming up.
This will be a free for all, so please come.
Please come.
You should meet Eddie Mehta, the Mehta man of IMS.
Many of us have met Mehdi through Lama, and he's a wonderful person. Just make it if you can. So that's all the announcements that we have. Again, welcome, and Lama Surya Das, we turn it over to you.
We should give Pete and Eddie gong for that. I'm trying to stay out of the sun here. We're having a little blinds crisis at the old homestead. There can never be too much light, though, I guess. I like that thought. Good morning, everybody, and happy Sabbath. Peace. May there be peace in the world, outer peace, inner peace, and ultimate nirvanic peace, too. Lord knows we all need it. Let's have a moment of silence for all those in Gaza, in Ukraine, and all these beleaguered, violent countries and places, even in our own inner cities, prone to multiple shootings and so many other issues. Moment of silence, including all in our hearts, prayers and sterling intentions and aspirations today. One in the heart with love. Today's reading is from the Spontaneous Sutra. I seem to remember somebody's child telling me their second grade teacher or first grade teacher told them, oh, I just forgot what it was. Anyway, if you want to know, you can read about it, no doubt, in the book, Everything I Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten by that guy. I used to know his name. I think the second grade teacher said something like, what you get is all you get for now. So accept it. It was better than that, but something like that. And I thought, isn't this the wisdom of the inner child, of the baby Krishna, of the baby Jesus, of our uncorruptible true nature, original nature, best self? Doesn't it echo a genuine, quote, sutra, unquote, like the trust in the heart by the third ancestor of Zen tradition, Sengsan? It begins with, I'm going to read it because I don't want to get it wrong. The great way is not different. He only wrote this 2,800 years ago, so this is time from the timeless wisdom treasure. There's nothing new under the sun, and yet we're still trying to penetrate it. Chew on it, realize it, actualize it, and put it into life. The great way is not difficult for those who have few preferences. When liking and disliking are both absent, everything becomes clear and undisguised. Make the smallest distinction, however, and heaven and earth seem to be infinitely apart. If you wish to see the truth, hold no opinions for or against anything or anyone. To set up what you like against what you dislike is a disease of the mind. When the deep meaning of things is not understood, the mind's essential peace is disturbed to no avail. The way is perfect, like vast space where nothing is lacking and nothing is in excess. Anyway, you could read it, search for it online. Trust in the Heart Sutra, translated by Richard Clark. No, it's not the Heart Sutra. It's called the Trust in the Heart, the Sin Sin Min from the third Chinese patriarch, the third Chinese ancestor, whatever they call him these days, Sengsan. I'm going to mention again, Trust in the Heart. Wonderful. Is that not the Dzogchen message? The great way is perfect as it is, lacking nothing and nothing in excess to get rid of. And yet acceptance comes so hard to us, especially in these agitated, stressful, fearful, anxious, war-torn days. Not to just passively accept, but to balance our extreme reactivity, which is karma, really. Karma means reactivity, cause and effect, action and reaction. At the more personal or psychological level, habitual reactivity, as distinguished from proactivity. Anyway, is that not a message for today, even though it's an ancient one, an ancient timeless one, I might add? So we're practicing adding a little of the potent essences of acceptance into the mix of discriminating, of discerning, of making better decisions, of trying to find best practices, of evaluating, of course correction, and so on. Not just accepting the violence and prejudice and anger in ourselves, but working on it. And yet also practicing self-acceptance and self-love. Being there while getting there, every step of the way, as I like to say, combining the absolute and relative levels of things. Being here, being fully here while getting there every step of the way. Being there while getting there every step of the way. Why wait? It's too late to wait. It's too early to hurry, etc. So let's have a little chant. Go into the sacred dimension of sacred music, noble silence, noble-hearted bodhisattva intention, paying attention. Attention and intention, friends, is the essence of the whole path. Check it out. Somebody said to me, "What about memory? You never talk about memory." That's fine, but memory is just one part of our multifaceted consciousness and mental function. In fact, remembering itself is a nowness, awareness activity. Don't fool yourself. Remembering and planning is nowness, awareness, and work. You don't need to discriminate against it either, nor indulge in it. The great middle way, as Buddha taught, beyond extremes. Homage to the Buddha within, the nirvanic peace, nirvanic consciousness, the sacred, splendid dimension. On this pilgrimage, we may be sitting, but don't fool yourself. We're whizzing through space. If you look at the global situation, we may be sitting, but we're on the path. Some are on the path together on this journey, like a pilgrimage to a destination. It's not as far as we think. And yet it's an infinite journey. So let's enjoy and join on it together, supporting each other on this great way of awakening, of wakefulness, awakening ourselves, awakening the world. Yes. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu So Ham Tare Tu Tare Tu So Ha Om Tare Tu Tare Tu So Ha 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Turiye, so I don't hear you. Om Tare, that's better. Leo, Turiye, Turiye. Don't be shy, no one's listening. So it's a Buddhist prayer. Om Tare Turiye, so Om Tare Turiye. So Om Tare 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 Tare Turiye. So homage to the female Buddha, Tara Om Tare Tare Turiye. So embodying Prajna Paramita, transcendental gnosis. Om Tare Tare Turiye. So awareness, wisdom. Om Tare Tare Turiye. So Om Tare Tare Turiye. So Om Tare Tare Turiye. So Om Tare, born from a lake, from a teardrop from the eye of Avalokiteshvara, she who watches us all, over us all. Om Tare to tare to the so lakes, oceans of compassion in every tear we shed, in true compassion or empathy, feeling for others. Om tare to the so potent drops. Om ta panacea to tare to the so mother of all the Buddhas, womb of enlightenment. Prajna paramita mam tare to tare to the so ye tada om tare to tare to the turning the wheel of dharma. So om tare to tare to the so the wheel of luminosity that turns day and night. Om tare to tare to the so the ever rising great eastern sun of Rigpa. Tare to tare to the so om tare to tare to the so Tara, hear our cry, hold us, help us, heal us, holify us, harmonize us, galvanize us, simonize us. Om Tare to the so Om Tare to the so Om Tare to tare to the so tare to tare to the so turn your face this way, let me behold thee. Om tare to tare to the so let me behold thee. Om tare to tare to the so om tare to the so om tare to tare to the swift respond to the prayers. First responded to so om tare to tare to the so white Tara, green Tara, Tara here, Tara there, Tara everywhere. Don't overlook her, right there. Om tare to the so om tare to the so 21 Taras. Everybody Tara, male to female, and others Tare to the why be so binary, so dualistic? Om Tare to the into being, interwoven. So Om Tare to tare to the so thank you, Tara. Breathing in and breathing out. In case you're not, feel free. Breath is a very important Buddhist practice. Just breathing, just being, another important Buddhist practice. not just sitting. This is not a religion of sitting, friends. Not just sitting only, not babysitting, not sitting like a frog on a log waiting to catch a fly, not waiting, just being, sitting, standing, walking, crouching, hitchhiking, leaping, jogging. It's a religion of those things, of being one with what you're doing and what is with yourself without separation, not getting in your own way, not being obscured by the shadow thrown by your self-image. The shadows are too are nothing but light. Imaho, way to go, Leo. I see you. So many Leos everywhere. 2 Leos, 21 Leos. Everyone's a Leo. Here a Leo, there a Leo. Everyone here a Leo. Old Mick Shapiro had a farm. Imaho. And each of us, Leo. Or Oleo. Backwards. Omaha. It's inaudible. Get it? Today's the day. Get it? Thankful, receptive, catching what's thrown. No bounds, no goal, Imaho. Being there while getting there every step of the way. Oh, Leo. Imaho. Open, receptive, incandescently present, intent, not just intense, but intentional. Pay attention, it pays off. Awareness, alone, naked awareness, pure presence, transpersonal being, Rupa. Just being, not doing, not being a separate being, just being. The way is not difficult for those who are being themselves with a capital S. Wow, way to go, Leo. It's Turkey Day. Imaho. Thankful for all spiritual friends, as Buddha called us. Breathing out and letting go. Even science tells us the out breath lowers your stress and blood pressure. I read it yesterday on Apple News. I switched over from Reader's Digest. Emptying out, to less of me, more room for thee. Oh Lord, Lord Buddha, if you must, fill in the blank. Turns inside out like a bubble in the sea from which it's never been apart. Resting at the source, part of it, belonging in the center, all center, no outside and inside, everyone central, center. The still axis of the turning axle, the center of the turning wheel, the universal mandala, the great hologram, the big Tigli, the ultimate sphere, the big picture, Mahamudra, Dzogchen, whatever you call it, it's even more sweet. Buddha mind, God's eye, Imaho. The eye through which I see you is the eye through which you see me. Or as Micah Eckhart said long ago, what the hell did he say? The eye through which I see God is the eye through which God sees me. Is that not Rigpa, non-dual awareness, Buddha, mind, in a word? Imaho. Seeing is freeing. Just being, just seeing, just allowing, resting at the origin of all things. There's nirvanic peace in things just the way they are, as 'tis said, in the zone, in the flow. Nothing more to know or to learn, just being as you already are. Arrivist. Not striving. Arrivist. How sweet it is, Imaho. The innate grape confection, how sweet it is, Imaho. Way to go, Imaho. If you want to go deeper, deep in your meditation, beyond breathing, go more into being, crush the eggshell of ego, crush the hut of mind, and abide in our Father's mansion, the sovereign kingdom, Frikpa. Try with eyes open, even if you feel like you're not meditating. Try with ears open, nose open, mouth open, even if you feel like you're not meditating and going gaga. Gaga is it, ladies. Just think about how cool Gaga is. We thought she was crazy, but she turns out to be crazy wise and a beautiful person too inside, it seems. Gaga. Not trying to be irresponsible, overeducated and socialized adult self or persona, but Gaga, drool a little. No one's looking. This is a safe space. We are the web, Indra's net, jeweled into being, into dependence. One heart, one mind, one soul and spirit, beyond oneness. Eye gazing, gaze into yourself through the portal of the eyes, the portal of the soul, as they called it, the portal of oneness. Two eyes, one soul, one single soul. The eye through which I see you is the eye through which you see me, as Eckhart sort of said. Is God, is God beyond God, as he called it, not something, not a thing. The via negativa, and yet not nothing. Exposed, raw, defenseless, yet no need to defend. No two, no friction, no outer inner self or other. No two. See through the illusion of separateness and rest free and easy. American Buddhas awaken, throw off your chains, your namtokes, your discursivity. Rely on innate wakefulness, pure presence. The great completeness, the bigger picture, the flow, the Tao, the zone, in the zone. How sweet it is. Nothing missing, nothing extra to get rid of. The natural, radiant, great perfection. Mahamudra, the totality. Join me, you Wizard of Oz. You Wizards of Oz. You can't inhale while you're breathing out, saying expire, as if it's your last breath. Emptying yourself. The less of me, the more room for thee, O Lord. Sit right on the spot. You have the power, Wizards of Oz. You just have to click your heels. Get home. Om Tare Tu Tare Turiye So Ham Tare excuse me Tu Tare Turiye So Ham Tare Tu Tare Turiye So Ham Tare Tu Tare Turiye So Om Tare Tu Tare Turiye so ha om tare tu tare turiye so ha om tare tu tare turiye so ha om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Co-meditating with music. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Intermeditating with the celestial sounds. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Seeing everyone, everything is Tara. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Green like Mother Nature, spiritual chlorophyll, growth hormone. Om tare tu tare turiye so here in Tara's Buddha field of infinitely rayed lotuses, as they call it. Om tare tu tare turiye, the lotus array. So om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Yay. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha tare tu tare turiye so ha. Tara, help us, hold us, heal us, harmonize us, holify us, purify us, purifying all, transform us, transforming the world. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Pacify the fires of misery and suffering. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. The hot coals of afflictive emotions, conflicting emotions. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Om tare tu tare turiye so ha. Nirjatsan Pama Droma Checha Noji Dandunga Kunlik of the soul. Remove all fears, harm, danger, stress, insecurity, injustice. May we all together complete the spiritual journey. One family, one sangha, one satsang, one community, one beloved community, one circle, one samaya, one beyond joining or separation. Oh, Tara. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a good day to be grateful and appreciate what we have, what we're given. What a miracle. Even just waking up in the morning, what a miracle. Who produced that for us? Thank you. Gratitude without object. Dawning of Rigpa. The ever-rising great eastern sun, as Trungpa called it. The wheel of luminosity that turns day and night, as Kinsimchi called it. The clear light in the home. Way to go, Taras. Taras of the world, unite, sing, and get it done. Already. I don't know why I seem to be in a good mood today. Maybe it's from getting together and meditating together. I love it. Co-meditation, into meditation. I have a whole book about it. Solid Dzogchen, Inside and Out. Check it out. Make me one with everything. Seeing through the illusion of separateness. Any questions? I see time has flitted by, as always. Do we have any questions today, Pete?
I haven't asked for that yet. So if we have any questions, please put them in the chat here, and we'll try and answer them as we can quickly. So I was so immersed in that meditation, I didn't think to ask, Lama. So I apologize.
That's fine. That's good. I've been writing in my memoirs and in a good mood. I see a little memory over there. In that frame is a Bodhi leaf from the Bodhi tree that I picked up in 1971 or 2 in Bodh Gaya, the tree that Buddha sat under, when you could get such leaves before thousands of pilgrims came every week and every month and picked them up. And now you're lucky if you can get a very small one, and people sort of, dare I say, fight over them. Anyway, I hope the Dharma and the light of spirit is not shrinking in this world. Do we have any questions? I see there's some things in the chat, but I can't really read them and answer them.
So I probably have time for one question. Let me read through this one. Okay. Because I know Menla's going to want to wrap up soon. I'm sure I'm getting that text, that buzz there, but we'll go for it. Okay, and I'll deal with Menla's wrath on my own.
Good luck.
I'm taking it.
I've tried.
A theme here. So as in awakening the Buddha within, you mentioned a visualization technique or for meditating with the guru or teacher. Could you review it, please?
I'm looking to see if I have that book here. I don't remember the details, if I went into detail or not, if I talked about any particular guru or visualization. So let me just say the essence of it all. Guru Yoga, it's called in Tibetan, Lama Naldra Guru Yoga practice. Devotion as a path or a portal to oneness, to beyond self and other. So the most important thing is invoking the presence of your highest, deepest object of devotion, called in this tradition the guru, but it could be the Buddha. Let me stretch it a little, and you'll find a little of this stretch also in other sources, authoritative sources like Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. It could be Jesus, on your deathbed. It could be, fill in the blank, Tara. Doesn't have to be Buddhist. Whatever presence with a capital P you can invoke. Now you might have to visualize it. You might look at a picture. You might, have a framed picture or something nearby of an object used for this purpose. It could be a Buddha. Have I mentioned that? So being in the presence of that is Guru Yoga. And what you do to invoke that is the sadhana or the practice or the step-by-step development of it, and then the dissolution into oneness, and then the just being that. Those are the 3 steps. Invoking and inviting and giving rise to it, K-Rim, and then dissolving it back into where it came from, Dzogrim, emptiness, awareness, and then just being that. Dzogchen, 3 steps. So I probably didn't write all that in the book, but that's the essence. To simplify, the essence is being in the presence. So we need an object to open our heart most of the time. So we use whatever it is that we are the most grateful for or devoted to, such as our highest spiritual archetype. It could be Buddha or your own living guru, since maybe we didn't meet the Buddha or Padmasambhava. So I asked Khyentse Rinpoche once about this, and he said it could be your living guru, since you don't know the Tibetan Padmasambhava teacher guy from 1,300 years ago. So just as we have, am I dating myself, pictures of our grandchildren or our wife or our kids in our wallet, just as we have a picture on the, whatever it's called, of your phone that opens our heart, just as we have a framed picture on our desk, if you have a desk, if you have a work site, that helps open our heart and remind us what we're doing and why, and that life is good, and we're here together, and how beautiful it is, and gratitude and love and devotion. And we move gradually from our selfish, ordinary daily preoccupations and worries to those very highly positive feelings, and then dissolve and let it all go and just be in that, with that, as that, and are that. So I think everything I said there, it may not be in the book, but it's worth remembering. I'll stand behind it. That's the essence of Guru Yoga practice, as a portal to the goal, to the oneness, to the divine, to whatever you want to call it. Thanks for asking. It's a great question. It's very important to me as a disciple of Nim Karoli Baba Maharaj, who was a master of the bhakti, or devotional tradition of Hinduism, who taught us that the Guru is a portal to God. Don't get stuck in the door or collecting door frames. Thank you, Pete, and whoever sails with you, whoever asked that, and all of us wonder about these things. And it's the essence of prayer life, I think, being in the presence of God, not just asking, dare I say, these days you have to say them, asking them for what we think we want, which may not even be good for us. God ain't Santa Claus. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, everybody, and please join us for our upcoming programs. Again, we have on the 28th, 7:30, a member appreciation event with Ed Halbin and Lama Surya speaking, and then our next masterclass, December 9th at 11 a.m., practicing with my teachers, Nyosho Kempo, Dilgo Khyentse Rinpoche, Kalu Krishna, and Sikdit Karmapa. And of course, all this can be found on the dzogchen.org website, as well as, I believe, the recording for this, if it didn't go to Facebook, will be uploaded there as well. So please dig around on the site, and you should be able to find a wealth of other recordings and teachings from Lama. So please, everyone, have a great weekend. It's great to practice with you, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Ibaho, way to go.